I'm the Executive Director of Global Hope and Justice. It's a disability and human rights organization. I'm here because, with respect, we understand that there's a kind of, or there is an ongoing palliative from the federal government in the form of subsidized price or rate for a bag of rice, which is being sold at 40,000. So here at Nike House, so we came. I was there yesterday, and when I came, I made a specific inquiry as, do you people have plan or a template for people with disabilities in this ongoing palliative? And the answer was neither here nor there. So, and I was asked to see one young woman. I was made to understand that she is a staff of EFCC. She was wearing their red jacket. So I met with her. And I said, she was like, okay, you're here. I said, with somebody, let me arrange for your own. I said, thank you very much. I'm not just here for myself. I represent a people, my constituency. At hearing that, she looked at me disdainfully and rudely walked away in a most insolent manner, as if we represent an anathema, a pariah community that must not be mentioned in the committee of sent people. So at that point, I felt, insulted. I felt that my people has been looked down upon. And for a government that is preaching renewed hope, and we have our people, what you see here is a baptism of poverty. And if what I call the periphery of the periphery. So if there is any kind of palliative, if there is any kind of succor, the people to be first considered is these people who are already in the baptism of poverty. We die per second out of hunger, out of lack of health care, out of everything. And there is no plan, proactive plan by the government to address this poverty that is killing my people per second. So when we see a little window, we say, okay, perhaps there could be something, a little this thing for them. And lo and behold, that was my crime, to speak for the people that have no voice, to stand up for people that are unrepresented. So that's why I'm here, to meet with the MD and say, sir, are we not part of Nigeria? The MD represents Mr. President, who I understand have a lot of respect for people with disabilities, which must be shown at this time practically, because the efficacy of every law lies in its implementation. So we want to see how compassionate is the government, is the policymakers on these people who are the most hit in this current economic Armageddon that the country is facing. And that's why we're here.
We are here today to show that, yes, we are left behind. We have been discriminated for. We heard of a lesser price being given by the federal government of a bag of rice at 40,000. And we, the less privileged, we are not being involved in the program. We are not considered. At the end of it, even to say the community, as large as we are, will be taken along. Nothing like that. So we are here to show ourselves that we are Nigerians and we should not be left behind. The palliatives, they normally, like the First Lady, we know she did her best. The way she did is, the community was large as more than even 50,000 people in FCT here. So if you can come in one community and maybe distribute, it cannot cope up. So we need them to at least consider us, even to lesser the price for us, the way other people have been receiving their own. It will be good, more than even to give us all the time at maybe the population, you give like 100%, you only give 20. The other 80 are suffering, are in hunger. So we need it to be at least the way they did it, to enroll us so that we also benefit in that way.
We are here to show federal government that the palliatives they have been talking about over the media. In fact, we have never smelled anything about it. And we are the people that are dying from we are dying with hunger. We are the people that we are supposed to be considered. We don't know whether we are not part of the Nigerians. During elections, we will be the first people to be suffered. Rain will be beating us in the police stations, but they do not consider us as we are as Nigerians. The palliatives that they have been bringing, we have never benefited. That's why we are here to show ourselves to the federal government that, in fact, we are part of Nigeria. Though we are disabled, we don't know whether disabled people in Nigeria are not considered. They are not human beings. We know to God we are human beings because we are all created in one umbrella. But as if you are disabled, you are not considered again.